Hello, 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 hello. I is live, and I have a tree rat with me. Say hi, TC.
Hi, TC.
I fucking hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and already you're louder than me. Okay, right. So yeah, this is gonna be a very short, simple stream just to make sure everything sounds fine. Because I am tired and want to lie down.
What, you're ending it already?
No, shut up. I hate you. Anyway, I'm not saying hi to you again. You're already in the... Well, I didn't say hi to you anyway. I'm not saying hi to you. You're in the voice chat. Hi, Kefki. No.
Kefki.
Yeah. I'm just gonna, like, be live for, a little bit, just to see if, like, if a few people want to, like, hop in. And, yeah. It's gonna be very short, but without further ado, I'm gonna switch to display. Oh god, no, I don't want that playing. Yeah.
Not letting this facility go without a fight.
How is my audio chat? Is it peaking? Is it awful? Every couple of words. You say it. No. I'd rather not. Duck Dog, also hi.
Hey, Duck Dog. It's TC.
Ow. Okay, that didn't take long. Another reason why I can't go particularly long is my controller's broken, and I cannot play keyboard and mouse without risking fucking up my hands. So yeah, I cannot play this game for that long anyway. Hey, is Arms here?
I
don't see him in chat.
Yeah, I'm confused.
I have TC with me. I don't have Arms with me.
Yes. Unless, of course, Duck Dog is being facetious.
It's not out the realm of possibility with him. But anyway, how do I sound? And, like, volume-wise and just in general. Because that is, like, the only thing I really care about. I don't care about visuals. I can, like, tweak that, like, offline. Me facetious never. Yeah, right. Hi, Green Badger. How are you doing?
Green Badger. Well, you said I've unmuted the stream periodically. You sound fine to me. You sound as normal as you sound here on Discord. So
good. Have you heard yourself, like, in comparison, like, volume-wise? Okay. Good.
A little quiet compared to you.
That's odd because on the Discord thing, you were actually like going in the red, like at first, like, like very briefly, like went in the red.
Oh, okay. Ooh, okay.
I turned it down a bit though. I can turn it back up. Turn it back up. I want to get it like just right is the thing, so I don't really care how long it like. I don't want it to just be good enough. I want it to be good. Like, yeah. Okay. So Discord's been turned up a little bit. How about the game? Is it like loud enough?
I can hear the game. The game volume is
it is.
I can hear shots being fired and people dying. So
yeah. Okay. Sounds fine. Good. Good. You hear them dying, you hear like screams and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Ideally, I should be in like a section where there's like dialogue, because that's like the main thing I'd want people to hear is dialogue.
Right. Okay.
I haven't really. I've selected to replay a bloody outpost mission though, so that's not very. Me. Ow. It didn't like me opening my map up in the middle of combat to select a different mission.
Right.
Um.
And again, that's not how you die.
Okay. Let me replay this mission. Pretty sure this mission has some dialogue in it. Yeah, how's everyone's days doing anyway? It's pretty like it's pretty done for. I did like take it apart. What happens is it turns on like very briefly and then immediately like shuts off. Like I've cleaned the internals, I've fiddled around with like the battery contact and everything. It's just like not. I've obviously replaced the batteries like multiple times. I've tried it wired, I've tried all sorts of stuff. I got it working briefly, like that fault first showed up a few weeks ago. Then I managed to fix it, but that seems to have only been like a temporary fix. It's broken again. I just need a new controller, it's fine. I just don't have it yet.
A wild fox appeared.
Hello, Foxy. Yeah,
Hey,
I also have a Foxy with me. Yeah.
Do you guys hear the chair, by the way?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we hear your chair.
Sorry.
It's
our
our third official guest. Is your squeaky chair.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Say something, chair. It says it doesn't like anyone. It wants to take over the world.
Uh-huh.
That's alarming.
It smells like cat
Well,
food in my house, but it's the price I pay for liking chicken livers and rice. Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, that's at least a decent smell. Could be worse. You could have the entire apartment smell like manure, which would not be
Bleh.
which would not be good.
No shit.
Hate you. That reminds me. God's sake, because it's probably not gonna work because I haven't like checked it. I was supposed to test SoundPad as well.
Right.
That was one of the things I wanted to test, and I was
Okay.
and my my benchmark, for lack of a better term, was gonna be the ew, really ew. No, not that SoundPad.
Really ew.
Yeah, not that SoundPad. The
Really ew.
shut up, TC.
I wasn't
Not
even me
that
doing it.
Oh, was it Foxy?
No, it's Foxy.
Yes.
Okay, fuck you,
Like
Foxy.
these-
I
Hi,
love
Jen.
it. I get the blame for somebody else. I love it.
Yep, and now you're in the red. Yeah, you do.
I feel like Engineer in Heavy's Dead. Like, that's right, it was me.
Oh my god. Okay.
You
For
there,
that,
Jen?
you get this.
Oh yeah. Like I said,
Yeah.
it always takes a minute. Do I have to you? Yes, I do.
Also, that was not me
Try-
this time.
No, that was me.
no. No. I wish I had a different button on this one to actually just turn it off, like a off on.
Huh,
I didn't
right.
have to unplug it and plug it back in.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Jen's
Also, hi, Jen.
Not ignoring you. It always pauses because it looks like it's gonna work. So I think, do I have to? And then it doesn't do anything. Where's your stream, by the way? I
YouTube.
didn't think you were. Yeah, I
YouTube.
know. I know.
I'll send you the link.
Okay, good. Because
Yeah, I didn't really shill it because it's like a test stream for like not that long.
Well, you don't understand. You had a couple of those a couple days ago. I
There you go.
still put notifications on them just in case.
Yeah.
You never know if I'm actually going to be around.
Yeah.
But sometimes it doesn't share it anyway. And I know it's
Yeah.
because you're a new channel, and I know it's because of algorithm. It is part of the reason. Like, if I don't want... It's like Kefki. She barely ever posts anything. But if I watch her frequently enough...
Yeah.
If you're watching this, Kefki, I'm just saying.
He was in the chat earlier.
This is just being her to do more. Because it's explaining YouTube. Because she's an infrequent poster, you're an infrequent poster. The more frequently I watch you, the more often YouTube still is willing to share you.
Yeah.
Cool. Question, Jen. Your voice sounds very familiar. Have you been on Outside Xbox, like the YouTube channel?
I don't think I've been on that one, but I've been on a couple of... I've snuck onto a couple of channels.
Yeah, because it just sounds really familiar. Like, have I heard you before?
I absolutely get around. I've been in so many Discords, and I sneak onto streams. I will.
Yeah.
Like, if you offer me a StreamYards, I will hop on, depending on whether or not it's appropriate, you know.
Yeah.
Also,
If
I have to tell Johnny that if he does a stream in general, and I hop in, I'm not gonna know he's streaming.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I can I can tell you guys something that happened at work today. So we had a conversation about YouTube, and streaming services, how everything was getting expensive and how annoying it was with adblock and stuff.
Yeah.
I felt like a crusader or something, because then I was like, yo, check out this website. It's called YouTube, but spelled differently. I'll have to post it.
Yes.
Hold on, let me see, Jen. There you go. It's posted in general. So it says
Neat.
It looks sketchy, but I promise it's not. It's basically
I
a mirrored version of YouTube. Basically YouTube without ads. No ads.
Nice.
It's something I've been wanting to... Now I'm basically like on a crusade, being like, yo guys, you need to check this out. No more ads on YouTube. You can watch... They post the newest YouTube videos.
Right.
Like, it's not like they just have a select few YouTube videos. They have all of them.
Okay. Neat.
Like, I've checked. Even the most obscure YouTube channels. They have them.
Nice.
No, I could see somebody doing that, because there's a lot of people who are... I know we're on YouTube, and YouTube can hear us, but a lot of people are kind of sick of the politics and the you know...
But what does this have to do with politics?
No, it's more corporate greed, I'd say, is the proper word.
Yeah, I know I consider that their politics, but yeah, it is corporate greed. But also, I think it's nerd wars. Don't involve normies in nerd wars.
Anyway, we have a pumpkin trucker and a spooning chat.
Yeah, hi trucker, hi Spoonie.
And Duck Dog seems to think I sound like every prairie dwelling Canuck. And no, some of us sound more like Kermie than I do.
Anyway, chat, how does everyone sound? Do they sound like more or less like as loud as each other? Because I'm a terrible judge of audio, clearly.
If you want me to, I can speak like me.
No, please don't. Please don't. I will fucking ban you. I will fucking ban you.
Oh my god! You can't take a joke? Oh my
Yes, he can. That's why I'm here. Quite clearly, he can take a joke. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Oh my
Cryptic
god.
wouldn't be here. Cryptic especially wouldn't fucking be here in the server.
Oh, it was just... I couldn't help myself. It was just so
No.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
And Duck Dog says
Nobody
you're quite
cared who
young to
Foxy
need
was
hearing
until he
aids.
put on the mask.
And if you try to take it off, it would be extremely painful to you.
See, the funny thing about what Duck Dog said, and I know that TC is old enough to still kind of remember the kind of shit. He might even have been one of the say this kind of shit to the youth. You're all gonna be deaf anyway because I allowed you play that stupid ass music.
Yeah.
But I'll be real with you. If you live in the city, most people in the city are probably deaf anyway, and they don't really realize it until they go out of the city.
Which city?
Any really big metropolitan type city. Like, I don't know about
European.
like
New York and stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that about necessarily Europe, because you guys are built very, very different. Like, I'm always happy when I see that. Because different is a good thing.
Well, I can, from someone who lives in Europe, well, specifically Norway, it's more built to be, like, meant for... It's not bulldozed for a car, to say the least.
Yeah.
The city is built for transportation, but also for walking and sightseeing and stuff. There are places in Norway you kind of are dependent on the car, but like in southern Norway, you can essentially just take trains, buses, any form of transport you want, and you'll get to the place you need to be. Huh?
Nice.
Neat.
Yeah, I've heard something similar from like a friend from Denmark, that they tend to do that with the outer towns. We used to have Greyhound. Like, it's not trains, but it is buses. And I know the US had a bunch of them too, but like that system's really just kind of died down. And I don't know if it's because of the green people, and I call them green people because I'm obnoxious. But I don't agree with it. Like, I do think that the buses were kind of a great way to see Canada or the US. Like, if you fly across the country, you are missing everything. But if you're willing to spend the time on a bus, and yes, you're gonna sleep for a lot of that, it's a long ride, you see so many things that you wouldn't see.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we do have an Atlantic transit. Like, it's, you know, it is for viewing. It is so that you get a chance to see Canada. Yes, you will sleep for a lot of it. Canada's huge. There's a lot of time where you're gonna see the same shit. But it's a beautiful country. I would do that in Norway. That is, if I were to visit your country, because, well, yeah, that's how I get to see how pretty you are.
Oh, there's one thing you can take. It's called Bergensbanen, or like the Bergen trip. It's a 6-hour train ride, but the views are amazing. Like, you're gonna see a lot of beautiful nature.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically what Duck Dogs said. We've kind of gone that route too. I just miss it though, you know.
Who's Duck Ducks?
Duck Dog is he's an American. I'm pretty for sure he's close. Like, he's not close to Canada, but I'm pretty sure he's closer to my neck of the woods when I think of America.
Right. Yeah.
I get people confused because some people are closer to the New York area and some people are closer to like the Los Angeles area. And we get each other confused because you think you're talking to people on this end of the country and you're not.
Yeah. But there was this YouTube channel I saw. I don't remember the name at the moment, but he was basically talking about, like, if you were like in Houston, Texas, and you needed to go to any store, like, there's no sidewalks. Like, if you want to get to a store or basically any place, you have to have a car or a taxi. And it's like, that's such a, like, everything. If I were to summarize Houston, it would be asphalt. Like, literally just asphalt.
So not every city is like that, but yeah, a lot of places, yeah, they don't really do the walking as much. Like, they started off as small towns and they kind of kept up with it. I think some of it has to do with the heat. Like, It's one of the things that I don't envy about certain places in the US is literally how hot they get. You know, as much as they bitch about us being cool, our summers are kind of like, yeah, we have maybe a couple of weeks where it's uncomfortably warm.
Yeah.
But it's comfortable. Like, we're comfortable the entire time.
I've heard some horror stories. Like, there was this one guy who was going to meet a friend in Texas, and then he walked 2 blocks down. When he met his friend asked him, Did you jump into the swimming pool with your clothes on?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is how freaking hot it was. Just drenched in sweat.
Wow.
It's why I always giggle about the cryptic sending Satsu a durian fruit story, because it's not his fault. It really was the shipping company. But it got stuck in Texas for 2 days and 120 Fahrenheit. And I was like, any fruit in that heat would go bad and smell bad.
Oof, it'll decompose in a day.
But like a durian fruit is supposed to be a smelly fruit to begin with.
Oh god, like imagine that smell like intensified.
I'm surprised they even shipped it. I mean, you know, there's gotta be a certain like, is this a bomb of some sort? Is there something in here that's deadly? Like they check things for drugs. But all the same, his wife found it too, and that's why I want to meet her someday. Because like, out of all the patient people, she found that and she didn't hunt him down and kill him. 7 months pregnant, she found it. She was like, Satsu, what the fuck is this?
A durian.
No, he didn't even know at first. He was like, okay, what is this? And then he read Cryptic's note, and then he knew what it was.
Alright.
So they're kind of a spiky fruit. I couldn't imagine, like, I've seen them when they're not, I wouldn't have bought them anyway. You know, like, it is one of those things where, like, if I'm exploring something new, I'd rather do it with somebody who knows what they're talking about. But I've seen them where I'm like, yeah, that looks like it's probably on the verge of going. Because I've seen what they look like, you know, from the country. Because you can look them up. So you can see what they look like when they're fresh.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
And you're
Anyway.
like, it doesn't look like that at all.
Anyway, chat, I've started up a cutscene. I want to know, like, I mean, no one's talking yet, but when they start talking, if it's, like, a sensible level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yum, yum,
But
yum,
yeah,
yum, yum, yum,
you
yum.
want the gameplay a little bit too.
Well, yeah.
we've been interrupting Blue Stream with heat and transportation in Norway and Canada.
I'm tired. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm
But
not
I
very
can-
lively today. I apologize.
No worries, Blue. Everyone has that day. There's no need to apologize.
No, exactly.
That is, but I can say this. Have you guys ever tried dragon fruit?
I have. It is kind of like a milder version of a kiwi.
Yeah, because I personally feel like it doesn't taste anything. It's just you eat it. It's like, is it even in my mouth?
Like, I could see using it as part of a blend for a smoothie, because it's creamy. Like, it's a creamy fruit, but it doesn't really have its own flavor, really. So, yeah.
It's more something you eat, and then it's like, yeah, no, I'm probably not gonna buy it again.
Yeah. Yeah, I do think it's an overpriced... Well, yeah, it's going to be overpriced, especially for our neck of the woods, because they have to ship them here.
Yeah. If there's something you should try, it's blackberry. That is delicious. It's also related to raspberry, so it's like in the same like family.
We used to have wild bushes at my... So my parents had a place out in BC. They don't have it anymore. They retired.
Yeah.
But it had such a swath of wild blackberries, so you have to be careful with those bushes because they will murder you. The sheep will tell you all about it. They will hold on to you for life. But if you pick the berries, they're smaller. They're actually like half the size of the ones that you'll buy in the store. But they have so much juice. Yeah, I was like, if I could figure out a way to grow them at home. They're a very, very thick thistly bush. Yeah, apparently sheep are known to get stuck in them and then they can't get out.
Jesus.
Okay,
But here's another fun fact for you, Jen. Blackberries in Norway, direct translation would be bear berries or bjørnebær. Basically, like the berries that a bear would eat.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of weird to think about. Like, so many different countries don't really share the same name.
Okay, now say bye-bye.
Well, it's also, we actually share a lot of animals in common that most people wouldn't think of. Like, I did know a fellow from Sweden. They do talk on occasion. He's like, we got moose. I was like, oh, you do? I was like, do we do exchanges on moose?
I can say this much: the only wildcat that exists in Norway is the lynx. There's no puma, panthers, jaguars, or anything like that. The only one is a lynx.
Okay. Somehow they didn't go over.
Hello, I'm just thinking, is it really realistic to have dialogue be audible over us talking? Because basically dialogue is just another voice, it's just another one of us talking. And at the end of the day, that is what subtitles are for.
Yeah, true. Still, you could still like gauge it a little bit, make it like sort of get an idea of how loud it should be. It's probably fine now.
Oh, and another thing, Jen, there's a national park here in Norway. We basically have socialized wolves, not tame, but basically they're friendly to humans.
Okay.
And they consider them part of the pack. Or no, wait. Let me rephrase that. The wolves look at the humans as like, oh, they are alpha, and we are like below them. They respect. Also, they love petting. Like they will beg for you pet them, give them a belly rub.
Oh.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Mm.
Well, I think that's the thing. Like, if we're not really fighting them for food or like space, you know, then we haven't really been hunting them for food either, or fur. So at this point, they're like, "Well, who are you?"
Yeah. There's this ongoing debate in Norway whether or not we should keep the wolves or not. In my opinion, we should keep them because they're very important for the ecological system. Like,
yes,
did you ever hear about the Yellowstone case?
Yeah, because they came from my province.
Now let's look down.
Yeah, we gave them our wolves, and they didn't send. They didn't appreciate all of them. They did later, but they didn't appreciate all of them because. I'll be fair. Wolves are good at hunting. If you're not ready for them, they will take on some of your animals.
Yeah. For those curious, by the way, or those who didn't know, the Yellowstone case was that people were kind of, oh, there's too many wolves, let's kill them. But then there was an overpopulation of herbivores. Basically, rabbits started mating like crazy, and then, yeah, things got a bit unbalanced. So then it was like, okay, how do we fix this? We gotta have the wolves back.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, that should prove it once and for all that wolves are important for nature.
Yeah.
They are, and humans have to remember that, like, we're technically more clever than the animals, you know? Or at least we should be by this point.
No, really.
Really? You know?
Yeah.
Like, I get that means you have to invest in proper fences and stuff, but you probably should anyway, because your animals are going to stray off the land.
Yeah.
Well, it's like when we brought over or somebody decided to bring over the American grey squirrel, and then now this lady wiping out the native red squirrel.
Yeah, squirrels are nasty. You have to really kind of help them out a little bit. We had a black squirrel problem, which makes me sound horrible, but they are actually squirrels. I like them.
Yeah.
But they are a little bit aggressive. So they take over for other nests, but we've got a new one that I've never really seen before, and he's like half the size, and he's a little dick.
Oh,
he's a little dick. I give him all the credit. I'm like, you're a pint-sized little asshole, but you take on squirrels twice your size, and you're winning. So
sure. Oh, nice.
Hey, will you
what
guys?
Colour is that squirrel?
Oh,
sorry.
Yes.
Would you guys mind if I hopped out the voice chat for a sec, just by myself, and then game like cutscene? That'll probably just make things a bit easier. Just to.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
No worries.
it's your test stream, so.
Yeah. All right.
No
be
problem.
Right back. Okay. There you go. Hopped out that cool. Hide that. Then I'm just gonna play the rest of the cutscene by myself because there's still like a bit more dialogue, and you guys can tell me how like well it sounds without me like talking over it. Yeah, okay, I get it.
Oh, the main batteries are shut down. We're stuck out here. You have one bullet against an entire army. What can you do on your own?
I told you. It's enough.
So I see.
Yeah. Halo Infinite is far from a perfect game, but this cinematic was really well done.
I'll buy us some time.
Yeah, did that sound alright? Chat. Because if it did, then I can just like hop back into voice chat and then probably wrap up the stream because I do want to lie down.
How will you get back?
I'll figure something out.
Okay, good. Because the reason why I'm doing yet another one of these fucking streams is because, on Friday when I was streaming with Arms, both me and him had, audio issues. So I sounded, like, way too quiet on his stream. I sounded way too loud on my own. And, like, the game was also, like, very quiet and inaudible when I looked back at it. It was just not great. And since that stream, I went ahead and, like, completely changed the way my sound setup was done. Like, just streamlined it, made it, like, a lot less, complicated, a lot easier to manage. And, yeah, I just needed to test it yet again. Because, of course, I did. But, yeah, everything seems to be perfectly fine, which is good. So I really don't want to mess around with it much more than I already have, being honest. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna hop back into voice chat.
Orangutans, maybe.
I have returned.
Welcome back, Blue.
We're still alive, so, but not for much longer.
Welcome.
I'm gonna end soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm playing Crash Team Racing in the background, so no worries.
Oh.
Yeah.
He was looking for something.
Yeah, you sound tired, Blue. I would highly recommend you go to sleep after this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just realized
Same for the
whatever
time,
happened
mate.
to Chief's maneuvering thrusters that he had in 4. Well, later on in the game, you do get thrusters. You pick it up from one of the like dead Spartans. But it is kind of silly in universe why he didn't just have them from the get-go when he had them in 5. Like, oh yeah, you're gonna give him new armor, but like limit his abilities. And it'd be one thing if it was just to be like people didn't like the advanced movement in Halo 5, but you gave him the thrusters anyway. So what was the point? But I mean, the point was obviously make you feel like a stronger character by the end of the game than you were when you started. But still, in universe, it makes no sense. What I'll do is I'll finish this mission, then call it a night. This isn't a very long mission.
I think I'm gonna head off after you're done.
Yeah, same.
Right.
Well, I might rejoin on phone, but I'm going to lie down.
Don't blame you, mate. Don't blame you.
And I bet the second I do lie down, I bet the second I do lie down, I'm gonna feel really energetic and fine.
Yeah. Oh,
Like there's a good chance that will happen.
Yeah, I won't be available for anything tomorrow.
Fair enough.
Celebrate my birthday.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Don't blame you.
Happy birthday. I know
Thanks.
it's grand, but
It's not until tomorrow, so you way too early, ma'am. I'm gonna have to write your ticket now.
I'm a speed racer.
Yay.
What?
You said she's a
Speed
speed
racer.
racer.
The speed racer.
Oh.
Kidding.
You said it so fast I didn't catch it. It was like,
Well, yeah, because she's a speed racer.
exactly.
Exactly. Anyway, Foxy, whilst you're going, I'm just going to come in and steal all those nuts that you've got over there.
Oh, I'm kind of done with that thing.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I
Fair
feel
enough.
like the,
Okay.
I feel like the joke has ran out.
The joke's over. Fair enough. Okay. Well, you know.
It was fun while it lasted, but
Fair enough. Okay.
Don't worry, TC. You have like an endless supply of overused old jokes you can throw at me instead.
This is true. This is true.
Oh, I got
No.
one for you right now. How do you get a
That's what-
squirrel down from a tree?
Don't know.
You pull on your pants and show me your nuts.
Hey. Hey.
I want to die. But I meant more inside jokes rather than just typical jokes in general. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You know, when I'm on Discord, I generally tend to be inside. So.
I will fucking murder you. Okay, yep, going the complete wrong way. I forgot. Because I've been playing this game on controller, I forgot that the button was to do the search until it showed up again. Whoops.
Right.
There we go.
Whoops.
I should probably be... Normally I would stream this game in the Discord, but I am too lazy, and that's not really the point anyway.
No.
But because when streaming a game, it's ideal to be screening the game to the Discord you're like in, if you're gonna have people on, because otherwise you're just gonna be making comments about the game that they're not gonna know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I know why like a lot of streamers like don't do it. It's because they quite literally can't. They don't have like the bandwidth or like computer resources to do it.
Yeah.
But I do, and I should do it. I'm just too lazy to do it this time, and it doesn't really matter in this case.
Oh, good. We're watching it on YouTube.
Yeah. Also, another thing I noticed is, yeah, the Streamlabs widgets, like chat and the view count, are still broken.
Yeah. Well,
Like, it's not a big deal, but it's annoying.
I guess
All
those are things.
All YouTube support.
That'll work. Especially when it's not even a guarantee to be YouTube's problem necessarily. It could, it's almost more likely it's Streamlabs.
Well, I guess those are things you just can't fix. You just have to
No.
put up with, I guess. No.
And I know it's not the cache of. I mean, I could refresh the cache again, but I tested them earlier, but with Twitch, and yeah, it was working with Twitch. So it is something wrong with like the YouTuber chat specifically. Which, I mean, again, not a big deal, but I like the chat being on screen because like, especially if I have to like one thing with YouTube is if you edit the streams in YouTube editor, the it deletes the chat. Like the chat becomes unavailable. So if I needed to edit out the stream, like in any way, like mute something or cut something out, the chat would just disappear, which is why I like having it on the screen. But yeah, with these last two, I can't do that because then there'll be no chat, and I like the chat being there.
Right. Well, that's just retarded, you know, deleting the chat because you edit a video.
Well, I'm guessing it's just because they don't want to do all like the coding to like, especially when you're like trimming the stream. Yeah, like synchronizing the two.
Yeah.
Like, I'm guessing that's the reason, but it's still like very annoying.
Yeah.
Alright guys, I think I'm gonna head off for now.
Okay,
so, thanks for hanging. Thanks for letting me hang.
Cheers. Have a good one, Foxy.
Yeah.
Bye.
Have a good one,
guys.
Foxy.
Bye.
Bye.
Who the fuck was that guy? Anyway.
Oh, no idea. No idea.
This guy. I haven't seen this guy in a long time. Kidding. Somewhere in the background there's arms going, hey, I remember that guy too.
I have difficulty remembering who I am, let alone anybody else.
Yeah, that's just because you're old, TC.
Oh no, you had to just rub it in there, didn't you, Blue?
Yeah,
I mean,
I did.
Please, you just had to, like, you know, rub the salt in the freaking wound, state the freaking obvious. I see.
Hey,
I see.
hey, motherfucker. Hey, motherfucker. I give what I receive from everyone else. Just in the opposite direction. Someone fucking talking about VCRs, and they're like, okay, so a VHS tape is. I was like, fuck off.
See, I think that's one of those like things that makes men different from women. You know, when you get older, usually you give the old ladies lotions, so that way they can just use lotion to make them feel pampered and they feel younger for it. I mean, they aren't, but they feel younger for it. But with the young men, it's rubbing the salt into wounds.
Right.
I don't know how that works.
No, trucker, no. No unzipping.
So, Blue, a 78 RPM record is.
I will cut you. I'm in a very violent mood today, it seems.
Yeah, which kind of contradicts the idea that you're tired. And where's all this energy suddenly coming from, Blue?
It's coming. Oh god,
it's coming.
No. That was a bad time for me to like space out and not finish that sentence. Fuck. No. No.
Yeah, no one can see that one coming. Yay.
Phrasing. Yep, I know. I know.
Yeah, firing up this test stream must have seemed like such a good good idea at the time.
There are cooling pipes
Eh.
running towards the main engines.
Like all your streams.
Yeah, I know, right?
Things up.
I should just quit and like disappear for a year again.
Why stop at a year? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. I should just delete. Yeah, I should just delete my account and just not come back.
No. No.
Actually, I just realized because like I've completed this mission before, I actually have well, I'm on my old save. I actually have all the like attachments you get later in the game, so I can actually use Thrust.
Attachments? I think you mean collectibles?
Well, no, they're armor attachments.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
I'm not done
I
yet.
sit corrected.
Yeah, you do, bitch. Shut up, pilot. Right.
I thought singing in the shower was, compulsory.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like you sign a contract at birth.
Yeah.
You must sing in the shower.
I know, but
Get ready.
why let a good show go to waste?
Maybe we'll survive.
Alright, I have to kill these guys, then I can end this mission. Well, not quite end it, but be close to ending it. And then I can end the stream and lie down and feel energetic again for absolutely no reason.
And contemplate why the hell you started this stream in the first place.
I've had worse streams. Where are these last two? There we go. I haven't actually seen like Steve's heard any of Steve's Downs radio stuff. I do want to check it out because as a massive fan of the Halo games and Chief and just liking his performance, I think hearing his earlier career stuff would be interesting. Because I mean, as Doc was saying, Steve Downs ran a radio show before he was the voice of Master Chief.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. And he only retired from radio relatively recently, if I remember correctly.
He knows all about you.
Right. Oh,
Need to hurry and get back here.
the more you know.
I don't know how long this ship will hold together.
Okay. Now everything's gonna blow up.
Yay.
Yay.
Explosion.
Because it's not a Halo game if there isn't a ship that either blows up or crashes. Or both.
Right. Yeah.
Because, in quite a few games, the ship crashes then blows up.
Well,
And you play through both, sections. Right, we got the parkour bit that killed me on the last stream because it glitched out and teleported upwards for no reason.
Huh.
Yeah, because Halo Infinite is a very like balanced and well put together game, especially on co-op.
Right.
It's not like we got soft locked twice and had to like log out and log back in. I'll still have a look at it. Shut up, pilot. You know, I don't mind there being a character that's like very very contrary to Chief, where he's like extremely worried about his like own like well-being and whatnot. But it does get really annoying.
There's only so many star streams you can put up there. That's kind of what that reminds me of.
Is it? Yeah, don't let them kill me, Chief. I'm trying to kill fucking brutes here, you fuck.
Right.
Stop stumbling around like a drunk man, Chief. Oh yeah, never seen that before. Chief gets hit with some random piece of metal, throwing him out the ship. Yeah. It's not like I've seen that like multiple times actually. Okay. Yep. We.
Sailing away.
Oh yeah, yes, sailing. Sailing.
Oh, okay. Jen's finally lost it.
What the fuck do you mean finally?
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Anyone that can put up with me for more than a minute has already lost their sanity, alright?
It's okay. Whenever I get a phone call at work, because I can't answer the damn thing, there's a code you're supposed to enter in, and for some reason they didn't put anything near any of the phones that I could use to reference, so I could at least let them know to call back.
Right.
Right.
So I just go, I just called, ring, ring, to say I love you. I need you from.
Oh no. Oh no.
My boss can hear me. She's like, yes, I'll go answer it. I'm like, I'm sure you're on a ladder. I'm not rushing you. I think she's more curious about where I get that song from, and I have to tell you, Blue, and you should know this. I know you clean dishes for a bit. If you ever work in retail, the bane of your existence is any kind of a toy that plays music. And it isn't because of the children. No.
Yeah.
If it's a catchy jingle, it's always the adults and it's the old people. They'll walk around and play it like over and over and over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
anyway,
yeah.
Anyway, chat. That's the end. I'm done. I'm going to go lie down.
What do you mean? That's just the end of our existence? Well, this is the end.
You know what I mean, fuckface. Anyway, have a good one, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.